The new upcoming editions of GTA Online and GTA 5 might be getting delayed, but for once, it might not be Rockstar's fault. In this video, I wanted to explain how the console shortages may end up affecting both of these new editions of GTA 5 and GTA Online. Now, before we even get into the delayed aspect, this is all coming from one of the major chip makers. A couple of days ago, there was an investor call, and the chairman of this electronics manufacturer told investors that chip shortages could actually last until the second quarter of 2022. So that's a year from now. These chip shortages could potentially last. And like this article suggests, if this is an actual possibility, this will affect the production of the, of course, already hard to find PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. And like the paragraph ends, there's not been a concrete answer as to when exactly this whole situation will improve. And I'll leave a link to this article in the description. It goes into a little bit more detail, but this isn't just exclusive to consoles. A lot of electronics are struggling this year. I believe I've seen some rumors that maybe even the new iPhones won't be released this year because there's simply not enough chips to make them. Now, of course, how this relates to GTA, one particular aspect of this is the whole Sony, GTA, and Rockstar exclusivity deal. Sony announced that GTA Online, when it releases on the PS5, will be free for the first 3 months. So I would imagine that at some point, Sony paid Rockstar to get those free exclusive rights. If you're on Xbox or on PC, you're unfortunately going to have to pay for GTA Online's upgrade, which is kind of annoying. And assuming that number was pretty big, Sony was probably banking on a decent amount of people buying PlayStation 5s so they could download the GTA Online PS5 upgrade for free. At this point, we all know that consoles are usually sold at lower cost because these companies make up their money on games. And of course, one of the most popular games is GTA 5 and GTA Online. So of course, Sony is probably banking on a lot of people getting PS5s for that game. But the problem and where the delay could come up is the fact that there's just not many consoles out there. I wanted to bring up this particular statistic. At the moment, or I guess at least as of March 2021, PlayStation 5s have sold roughly 6.08 million units. That's certainly a lot. But compared to the last generation, that's not even close. The last generation, it sold roughly 18 million units in the first year or so of its release. And I believe GTA 5 on the PS4 released November of 2014, which was about a year or so after the PS4 was released. So GTA 5 releasing on the PS4 was releasing it to 18.5 million units, where now, since there is this shortage, there's no telling how many more consoles there's going to be available in a couple of months. So let's just optimistically say they even get to 10 million units by the time a year comes around. That's a significant amount less than the consoles when the PS4 edition dropped. Now, why this is important is because, like I said, Sony are probably banking, they probably paid a lot of money to get that GTA exclusive deal. But the problem is they can't take advantage of that exclusive deal if they don't have consoles to sell. So this may actually come down to Sony sort of asking Rockstar to delay their edition of the game because they're not getting their money's worth. Obviously, this is some speculation. We don't know the inner workings of these two companies, but it is something that is possible. This console shortage, it's going to affect probably a number of other games as well. But of course, GTA Online is the one we all are wondering about. And I'm sure for Rockstar, they're not against the delay, because if they can delay it, of course, that means more time that the game can be worked on. They would also make more money because, again, if they delay it to 2022 when there are no console shortages, then everyone has the opportunity to upgrade. But again, if there's only 6 million people that can upgrade because they're the only ones who have the PS5s, comparing it to the PS4, Rockstar missing out on 12-ish million sales, which is a lot of money. So whether or not the actual game or these actual editions are finished or not, it might not end up mattering because of simply the business side of things. And it's going to be certainly interesting to figure this all out. We still have no word from Rockstar on what's exactly happening. Maybe at E3 this year we get some information, but that's not until June. So that is still a few months away. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And I actually am curious, how many of you guys actually own the new consoles? Are you one that got it day one somehow and lucked out, or have you been trying and just have been unlucky the last couple of months? What's also kind of a thing to mention is the scalpers. In that 6 million statistic they gave, it's probably not hard to imagine close to a couple of 100,000, if not maybe even 1 million people that own those consoles. They're scalpers. They're not even using them. They're just trying to sell them on eBay to make more money. It's just a very, very strange situation that we're in with the release of the new consoles, the delays, the release of the new games, obviously the whole pandemic. As always, if I find out any more information, I will let you guys know. But that is going to do it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are new around here. And as always, I'll see you all in the next one.